Hi, this is Jamel with Recherche Bernese in beautiful Statesville, North Carolina. I'm very excited to introduce a stunning girl we have for sale. This is Miss Purple of Bekah and Lazarus's litter. She was born November 25th, the day before Thanksgiving. And so she's been really showing off her personality the last week or two. We've been monitoring her, and she has a very balanced personality. Her Recherche score is 565, 5 being that she's middle of the road with her dependency. She is not a needy or a clingy puppy. Many Bernese Mountain Dogs are super needy, super dependent, and they're miserable if they're ever not with you. She is not that way. She is a puppy. She's not independent, but she's not a puppy that's super dependent. She is content to be with you and to love with you, but she's also content to be by herself. So she's right there middle of the road. On the activity scale, she's slightly outgoing. She's very balanced there with the energy. She's not high energy, she's not hyper, but she is a little bit more outgoing than she is calm and laid back. And then on the confidence scale, she's middle of the road. She's not super shy and timid, but she's also not super fearless and confident. She's right there middle of the road. Size-wise, she's a good-sized girl. There was only 2 girls in this litter, and they're both almost identical in size. And our best guess, she's going to be around 70 to 80 pounds. Her mom is 75 pounds, and so I think she's going to be right around that size with a big blocky head. And she has that beautiful tricolor Bernese Mountain Dog coat, which we love about the Bernese Mountain Dogs. She's absolutely stunning. Every one of them has a little bit unique coat, and her nose is starting to fill out black. Eventually her nose will be all black. It just takes a little bit of time. Now she's able to go home after graduating either Puppy Academy, which is training till 12 weeks of age, which is February 21st. The second training level is our most popular training program called Canine College, training till 16 weeks of age. That's March 21st. It's the most popular training program because she'll have all of her shots, so you don't have to quarantine her. Secondly, her potty training, she'll be able to hold the restroom about twice as long at 16 weeks than at 12 weeks. And the biggest reason is her obedience commands. They grow the most between the ages of 10 and 16 weeks of age in training. And so they are drastically better in training at 16 weeks than they are at 12 weeks. The third training level is Master's Program, training till 20 weeks of age, which is April 18th. And the fourth training level is Doggy Doctorate, training till 6 months of age, which is May 25th. Now, if you scroll down, you'll see pictures of Bekah and Lazarus. If you click on those pictures, a video will play where I summarize each of the parents and give you all the details about their personalities, their health clearances, everything. There's 2 things that make us different from any other Bernese Mountain Dog breeder in the world. The first thing is the quality of our dogs. You'll notice that all of our Bernese Mountain Dogs are imported in from Europe. We wanted to get dogs with the greatest genetic diversity, with generations of health clearances and show champions, to be able to produce the healthiest Bernese Mountain Dogs in the world, and that's what we did. You'll notice that Lazarus is the healthiest Bernese Mountain Dog in the world that I've ever seen. I've never seen a dog with better health clearances than he is, and that's no surprise since he comes from generations of healthy dogs. The second thing that makes us different is the Puppy Training Institute. That's one of the reasons we care so much about their health, is we're spending so much time training every puppy. What I'd like to do is to summarize our Puppy Training Institute. We're going to show off some of our regular graduates. Obviously, we're not going to be able to show her off since she's just starting training, but we're going to show off some of our regular graduates. If you do want to learn what the puppies look like and act like at the different training levels, go to our Puppy Training Institute page. There I have a video of every training level, and I show off puppies, normal graduates, not the smartest, so you can learn what to expect. But right now, I'll just summarize the program, and I'll come back and let you know what you need to do to reserve Miss Purple. Our Puppy Training Institute has 4 core areas. There's a couple areas that are very visible that we're going to show you on camera with the puppy that's for sale. Some of the areas are a little bit more difficult, but the one area that's very visible to show is outside training, and the big part of that is leash training. Puppies love the pull, love the tug, love the cut in front of you, and so we train them to walk on our left side. We train them that when we stop walking, they do what's called an auto sit. That's where they automatically sit without being told, without having any hand signals. They automatically sit. That it builds respect and focus on you. A couple other areas in outside training it's a little bit harder to show is car training, and then also swim training when the weather's warmer. The second area that's very visible is obedience training. All of our trainers are certified dog trainers. It's been training dogs for years. They know what they're doing. They're all certified. They all can do Canine Good Citizen. They're all very good trainers, and we work on the obedience commands of sit, down, stay, come, place, kennel, and they are trained extensively in all these areas. Now we have 3 different communication tools we use with the puppies. We use hand signals, we use words, and then we use the training lead that we will provide you. And so as they get older, they get better and better. They can hold their stay longer, they can hold their place longer, they can hold their kennel longer. They can do it with both hand signals and words only, and so they get better and better. The place is when they jump up on the Kuranda cot. You will definitely want to buy a Kuranda cot because that allows the transition for our training to go to you. It's a wonderful command. When we say kennel, they go into their kennel on their own volition. We typically keep the door open, especially as they get older. And we train them, they cannot leave the kennel or really any other door until they are released. The two other areas that's a little bit more difficult that we're going to show you just generic dogs going through this. The one area is house training. We actually spend more time in house training than all the other areas combined. That's about 2/3 of the training, and this is where we work on the most important area, potty training. Of course, we're training them not to use the restroom inside and the signal eventually to go outside. A puppy at 12 weeks of age can typically hold the restroom about 1 hour during the day, whereas a puppy at 6 months can do 4 hours. The same thing is with crate training. We train them to sleep at night in their crate, eat in their crate, and a 12-week-old can typically sleep around 4 to 5 hours without having to be let out, and a 6-month-old, it's 6 to 10 hours. So obviously the longer they're in training, the longer they can be crate trained. We also, though, while they're in house training, we train them not to jump up on us, not to chew things in the house, not to bite our hands. It's very extensive. And then the last area is socialization training. Many people worry about getting a trained or older puppy is that they won't bond. Well, because of our socialization program, our puppies bond very quickly. In fact, we've never had a client complain about that. And so in our socialization, we're training them not to be afraid of thunderstorms. We're training them not to be afraid of the hair dryer, of the blow dryer, of a vacuum cleaner. We have a TV in our puppy training area, in our house training area, where we're socializing them. They go on field trips when they get older. We work extensively on them being handled. We have 20 plus people that work for us, so these puppies are handled by multiple people and they're socialized extensively. That is our Puppy Training Institute. Now, if you're interested in Miss Purple, read through this entire page. If you scroll all the way to the bottom, you'll see pictures we just took of her. Right above those most recent pictures are the prices for each of the training levels. Some people do have a hard time finding the prices, so on this video, we're going to show you where prices are found on a typical page, but the prices you see in this video are not necessarily her prices. To find her prices, you do need to scroll down on her page. And then right below this video is a link. It says click here to fill out puppy application. Click on the words puppy application, fill it out. We will respond within 24 hours. Thank you so much for taking time to watch this video of Miss Purple, of Bekah and Lazarus' litter. Thank you so much, and God bless.